Hi everyone, Lisa Lewis here. Today we're going to talk about from startup to SaaS powerhouse HubSpot journeys to scaling. And I know again, I'm going to highlight it because some of you still sometimes mm, misunderstand the concept of growth and scaling. Sometimes you are in the beginning or in the middle of beginning growth, which is growth stage, and you act like scaling. Then and you're looking for people, for teams, for you investing like you're scaling, and then you actually expect results like you're scaling, but the processes are not there yet. Okay, before scaling, you should make sure you have your um, product market fit. And to ensure it, I mean, I'm going to make a huge webinar for the live stream literally next week, which is January 20 or 25 in between, because the concept and definition of scaling growth in scaling for SaaS, it's such a big thing now. I mean, for any business, to be honest, not only for SaaS, but for SaaS, typically the owners, the founders, the teams, they build the way they're not really connected to marketing. Unfortunately, not really connected to even business style. That's why they fail. That's why most of SaaS companies fail. That's because the tech guy, literally the founder, has completely different mindset that requires to have like your own business in general. So you guys learn. If you want to have success, if you really want to be there, you should learn by your mistakes or just listening to me. But I'm saying the facts, and the facts that I didn't create. It's just for 12 years being a marketer, I understood the concept of this. I understood because it cost me, how you say, blood and tears and everything. you know we say in Belarus it cost me like a kilogram of salt to understand it, and to never be misconcepted again, misguided by owners. Because the problem is that founder comes to me and he's like, "What we need to say? We need you to solve the problem, which is always revenue, which is always low churn rate, which is always like LTV, which is always the same. It's money in the end." Yes, and I'm a marketing. I mean, when I talk about marketing, I'm not talking about PR. I'm not talking about conferences. I am a digital marketer. I'm the owner of. Uh, my first business was when I was 26, and it was not an agency. It was just a factory, guys. Factory, basic factory, with all the men inside. Working hard work. That I back then I used to smoke and do and saying bad words because this is how you could talk. But then I really love my tech infrastructure now, the tech guys, because they are very polite. I mean, comparing to some niches. But I switched long time ago in 2016, I guess. That was my first customer for SaaS. This is like a really long journey for me to understand how you guys think, what's the difference, what mm, and the problems you have. So sometimes you come to me and you say like, we need a revenue, in the end money. We don't want, or we want to have ROI, like really high ROI for marketing. And even if the revenue is really high compared to other companies, maybe it doesn't even look like startup, it's already there, like making millions, but not making, but margin is really low, or just because you got like a couple of customers that can support you like B2B, but you're still a startup, you're still in the growth stage, and you asking me like, can we increase revenue? Then you do not still have a product market fit, then you are at the growth stage. And the growth stage is completely different. This is where you need to invest in hypothesis, test it. Via scaling, this is where you already have product market fit, and you just can go, and you need to invest one time. But if you set up the system in the right way, which is I help to do, because if you didn't, If you didn't set up the system from the beginning, the right one, then the more you're gonna scale, the more you're gonna spend. So you need to automate the processes before it even comes. So like lots of you guys thinking like in the beginning, oh, I'm not gonna implement like this CRM or this email marketing or this analytics, or we're gonna implement completely different systems, and you do not think about how it will look in 5 months, in 1 year, in 2 years, when you actually will grow. And you say, oh no, when we grow, then we will change. No, then it will be pain in the ass to change everything. So start from the beginning with the right tools. Okay, just but there is no recipe for each company, like this is type of tools you need to have, just because each company has its own legacy, each company has its own system, base system where you work. Yes, like how you create your own product. And this is the that's why there is no like one solution for that fits everyone. But uh, just a second. But the thing is that at least if you know where you're going, you and now listening to me, you implement tools that at least have lots of integrations. Okay, at least make sure you do not go with really complicated, uh, really comprehensive systems like that you will not be able to integrate with anything. Otherwise, believe me, you're gonna lose lots of data in the end. So architecture has to be there, even for marketing. Martech system, Martech architecture has to be there from the beginning. Think about it. Think about the system. And it's, if you are just throwing it to your marketer, like, hey, go and find for us like the analytics, the right one that will suit us, and the marketer has lots of things to do, which is happening in the beginning of your company. I understand that the lack of sources, lack of sources to actually hire the additional people to do it. But at least I can make consult, like there are lots of people there, I think, that can help you with consultancy from the beginning. It will not cost much. And also like fractional CMO, it's not costing you a fortune to prevent lots of mistakes that you're gonna have in the end. Just think that this marketer, it's already has, it doesn't have this type of knowledge, this level of knowledge. It doesn't, it requires him to think how he integrates, how it will be aligned with the rest of your legacy, with the rest of the tools. So he's doing work from the scratch from the beginning, and it requires the additional person, to be honest, or like at least like 1 month to set up everything, to and you're like throwing this up to your, I'm talking to owners, not to founders, like to a marketer that does lots of things in the beginning, like an SEO and finding agencies and blah blah blah. And then you think like, oh, that's not a big deal. No, it is a big deal. Architecture, put your systems right from the beginning. Okay. Growth phase, scaling, understanding the key difference. Growth stage, rapid user acquisition, building brand awareness, measuring customer acquisition cost and customer lifetime value. Okay. Scaling stage, increasing average revenue per user, ARPU, PU, enhancing customer retention, and enhance, like first in the growth stage, at least you measure it, you measure, make sure you know your LTV. And on the scaling stage, you'll face a churn rate, because you're going to acquire new audience, like that's the type of audience that's not loyal to you, for example, a new market. And then the churn rate will be like, the drop off will be really big. Then you have to improve it, optimize the marketing spend. This is where you have to do it. Not on the first stage. You can't do it on the growth stage. Okay, you just don't do it on the growth stage. You need to put it as much as you can, effort, resources, money into marketing, because marketing gives you new users gives you money gives you to money to actually support your dev team. That's not gonna happen in the other way. And didn't know, again, no one grew up like this unless you built your own community for the couple of years before. Five GPT, again, I know because people sometimes throw into me like, oh, GPT, 8 years before. Check the story. Read. They have amazing CMO there in GPT. She came from Stripe or I don't remember. Anyway, she's Indian, and she like it's a core team there because someone brought her a CTO. I think I remember. Anyway, she's amazing. She is. So she didn't come in 2020 and 2021. They just boosted. No, it's all happened like long time ago. Long time ago. Read the strategy for GPT and then come back to me and say, oh no, they just went like this. No one came like this. Check Airbnb. How many years they've been struggling. Check any platform. So now we're going to talk about 5 strategies to scale your SaaS marketing. And from HubSpot journey to scaling, it's in my article you'll read on LinkedIn. I will. It's just check the link below the video if you're watching the video. 5 strategies to scale your SaaS marketing. Segment your audience. Leverage data, because from the beginning you will probably just test lots of audiences and you will get the one that are most likely to convert. Then you will have lots of data to segment it. Don't go from the beginning. Just from the beginning on the growth stage, you need to find just the audience that gives you money. You don't. This is it. That's Don't make it complicated, and then you're gonna segment it because you will have much more data. First, get the data, okay? And again, asking marketers to you have only two options when you're going out there to the market and hiring marketers to help you to understand where to put your product, like which audience is out there waiting for your product. So also good one, because I've never seen any startup tech person who would say, no, this product is like I don't know, I'm not sure about it. Everyone believes in their product like it's the best one, it's the next big thing, it's the game changer. Everyone talks about their own products like this, and I understand you. And this is state of mind that you have, like you are the winner, you have entrepreneur mind, and it's completely different from what other average people would think, how they would think. Just understand the difference. Not everyone thinks the way you think, and it's okay to have the vision. Yes, but just understand that from the beginning, when you hire a marketer, there you have two options. The first one, you ask, you're like, okay, who needs my product? Like, I think I have understanding, like approximately who needs it, but I need a marketer who actually make it sure, okay, and monetize it. Finally, my ideas. Yeah, you all need a marketer to monetize it, okay. And then the first option is the best options you have on the market. The best. I'd give it to the best, so you will avoid all the mistakes. The first one is you hire the marketer who already worked in the same field, completely with the same audience, competitor, whatever. You hunt them. That's the first option. And it's complicated and no one does it because it's super expensive, almost like 5% chance that you get it. Maybe even no, 0.02. But that's the easiest way. I mean, that's the smartest way, not the easiest, I'm sorry, but that's the smartest way to do it. And the second, you hire, it's a bad one, but it's also the option that you do, guys. You hire a marketer or an agency who can help you to build a strategy, which never works. And I tell you why. They build in strategies, especially now with this AI, new tools, agents, like no one has understanding of people's behavior on new platforms, new how they will There are more than 55 cognitive biases. There are lots of patterns, social media behavior patterns, more than hundreds. We don't know how people will react, how they take it. We are not magician. We can build predictable results on something, based on something. We analytical. We are analytical people. Like we have, every marketer has, really, not every, but has to be like analytical skills. And the second part is creativity, because we need to create shortcuts. And it's the way where you're growing and you need to find this audience. This is where you apply lots of creativity, but also analytical skills. And now, don't order any strategy, because no one will tell you. We've been making this with my agency like 3 years in a row. I had agency for 8 years. Strategist, marketing strategist. I don't remember any strategy that will actually be implemented on 100%. I'm telling you. That's why I stopped. I don't believe in this. And I'm telling you as a marketer that that's the truth. The truth is that it's so sometimes out of the business, out of reality, that you can't implement it. So strategies don't work only a guy, girl, a person who've been in this field already. But the better experience he has, the better for you. Or you have the third option, and the third one, you invest, you test, which is actually bad. Be prepared that everything costs money and time, money, time. Okay, okay, let's go then. mm, Leverage data. Identify your most profitable marketing channels, optimize your sales funnel, and predict customer needs and preferences. Again, based on data. Embrace ABM. Create personalized campaigns for specific companies. Align sales and marketing teams to close bigger deals and maximize ROI by targeting decision makers directly. Big decisions, the decision makers. The ABM, it's account based marketing. It's for big checks, for high checks, for big companies, and B2B. Okay, it comes from HubSpot. I mean, the HubSpot type of customers. Optimize pricing. Explore options like usage-based pricing. I'm talking a lot about it. Check my other videos. They are like 10 minutes videos, not like this one where I'm just talking. But I hope it helps. Automate and scale. Then you can automate and scale. This is actually it. Test and iterate. Scaling your SaaS marketing is an ongoing process. Continuously test and refine your strategies. Conduct A/B tests on pricing, messaging, and ad creatives. When you understood your this, I'm also talking about this in my marketing, in pricing videos about pricing. That when once you understood how to get a traffic, where to get traffic, when to get the traffic, which sources you use, whatever. But once you got the traffic, then make sure you have A/B testing, especially on the pricing table. Okay, have a good day and see you in my next videos. And I really hope you'll follow me and ask me some questions. I do have tests, as I mentioned before, that helps you to understand where exactly you fail. What are the pitfalls that takes you from your dream business? And this is it. I just wish you to have the best revenue, the best growth, and make sure you are going right way.